So hey guys, it's Zion again. Happy New Year to all of you who are watching. I hope that 2013 is going to be good for everyone. Americans, Europeans, everyone around the world, everywhere, that we'll make some real progress. But you're not here to listen to my political ramblings, you're here to talk about games. And this is something that I'm going to relate to real life again, but the topic today is taking up the mantle. Let me start by defining that. When you have a game like Battlefield, especially Battlefield 3, you wonder sometimes where the developers were thinking when they designed some of these maps. You think to yourself, well, these aren't the maps I know from Bad Company 2 or Battlefield 2. They're choke pointy, they're smaller, they're more linear. They've closed off portions of the map that I don't think it was smart of them to do. What was DICE thinking? My explanation is that there are new employees at DICE, new level designers, new producers, new artists making new static meshes, a lot of new people, because DICE is a big company. It's employed by EA, subsidiary, and they can't sit on their laurels when it comes to manpower or design talent. You have to continually improve on what works. And so some of the senior level designers at DICE may have left, and they said, here's our philosophy, you can follow it if you so choose, or you can pave a new way. And sometimes that's what I think happened. There was a period where DICE employed some new people, and the designers wanted to make a game for themselves. A lot of them were probably big Battlefield 2 fans, but they knew the current shooterscape and said, I want to do something for myself. And so they did. And so Battlefield 3's maps are probably, now without any hard data I can't confirm this, but they are probably the children of new designers, new to the Battlefield franchise. Which of course is not taking into account that a lot of old Battlefield devs are still with DICE. But I imagine they're in advisory roles now, at least some of them. And as advisors, they don't have direct, constant access to the maps, and they don't have the time to say, no. This is how this map should be built. This is how the old maps were good. This is what you should be doing. First of all, that's inefficient, because they probably have more important things to do. But you have to give the new blood time to stretch its muscles. Time to say, alright, what can we do with this franchise? How can we make our own mark on it? And because I've been posting Black Ops content intermittently, I'm going to relate that as well. You go back to Call of Duty's infancy, before COD 4, and you have COD 2. The first big COD for Infinity Ward, their first being Call of Duty. And then you have Activision, smartly, from a business standpoint, saying, we have something really good here, and we have a studio that can take it places. But they need time. We're businessmen, but we know the value of time. And so Activision thought to themselves, we need an intermittent, we need a standby, a delay, to give Infinity Ward the time to really push the boundaries of what their series can do. And so they brought in Treyarch. And Treyarch made Call of Duty 3 in 8 months, like I've said before. They had been making other games. They made Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2, probably the best game in that series. Whether that was before or after they were acquired by Activision, I don't know. But Activision knew they had some serious design chops. And they knew that giving Treyarch this ability to at least make something with Call of Duty was a business decision before a design decision. And then there was the success of Call of Duty 4. And Treyarch had this opportunity because Infinity Ward gave them the COD 4 executable and said, do something with this. Time went on, Modern Warfare 2 happened, Black Ops happened, and you have the firing of Vince West and Jason Zampella, the heads of Infinity Ward, and the subsequent gutting of the Infinity Ward talent for Respawn Entertainment. And now we have this strange void where it's Treyarch who has the spotlight. And they have to take up the mantle of the big Call of Duty developer. And quickly, before I end, I'm an American, and I just found out recently that the US is going over the fiscal cliff, as we call it. But there's a new Senate coming in a few days, and so it's their turn to pick up the mantle and try something new, to see if what they have to offer is better than what we've had for the past 2 years, past 6 years in some cases. I'm optimistic for the future of my country and of gaming in general. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a happy new year.